Hello. Welcome to a speedrun tutorial or a Vince speedrun tutorial for chapter 2. One of my favorite chapters. The first thing is to basically get the movement down for the standard. It's a couple of wave dashes and corner boosts. Here you want to miss that ledge on the left side when you're fast falling down here. Land here, hyper dash over here, break the block, go on to here. Here you want to hyper, and then here there's 3 different ways we could do this through. One is the secret way and then jump up. 2, climb up like that. 3 is to dash up over that block. Either way, the goal is to do hyper dashes on the block. Sorry about that. Here we want to dash down and dash through that normally. But here we want to dash down and then hyper off of the spikes and then do a corner boost. Hyper dash into the next room and then off of that last block there, and yeah. From here on it's going to be standard speedruns tactics. Yeah. Or until the battle and chase. And we're at the battle and chase! So battling can't hurt us, thankfully. Which means I'm going to try the frame perfect trick. There we go. This room, the ledge here, you don't want to get caught on, but if you jump off at a slight angle, there's no real worry. Here, you could climb up here, but it's faster to just do the room normally, unfortunately. No interesting new strats for us today. Here's an interesting new strat. Get the doorbell here, stand on the platform, press to jump, dash up, go up here, dash up, dash down, and then you're supposed to hyper through the doorbell, but yeah. I recommend taking a step before you hyper so that you clear the platform at the bottom there, but simple room. Here, we're going to want to clear the door. So we want to have our dash so we can dash through between where the door block is and the wall side, or the ceiling. Here, do that normally, and other than not hitting the ice block, there's not that big of a worry because you can even refresh your jump. Yeah. Get the door closed, get down as quick as possible, and battling stops chasing us after this. Yeah. Here, dash down so we can hit the hitbox to trigger the cutscene, and yeah, we're back in the real world. So there's some advanced movement tech that I am not good with, or well, haven't really practiced it, but apparently you can do 5 ultra dashes or something, so get ridiculous speed. Do that if you can, otherwise make your way normally to the end. And that is A-side in a nutshell. onto B side. Hyper here, there's a couple ways of approaching this next screen. You generally want to hit, the right corner of the first block, so that you can then do that, or dash through the spikes there. Alternatively, land on the platform, replenish your jump, and do that normally. This is one of my favorite rooms because the movement from the last room translates directly into it. Here we want to do that normally, and then here we're going to want to do some intentional void dashes. It's faster than the alternative. Well, it's faster than the alternative when I do that. Yeah. Essentially, you want to do some intentional void dashes after the second block. Although you can get that green block there if you want the extra momentum. This room, we want to dash up first, get our dash back on the sledge, then dash up and get the bell. Here, dash up, dash down. Easy as pie. Here, dash up to the ledge, grab the doorbell, and then make a beeline for the wall. I prefer to do it in reverse order, so yeah, so that we don't have to wait for the door to move over. Here, this is the void bounce route. Alternatively, we do a semi-void bounce. Route like that. Here, this is a pretty fun room. Yeah, just climb up the pillars and then make your way to the other side. It's really fun and fast. Which is why I'm going to show you it at full speed. This room is one of the few where you can intentionally die. We are now stuck in an infinite loop. Forced retry. Here, grab the first, do this room however you want. That is actually a pretty slow method because we have to dash all the way back. Anyways, on to this next room. This room, we want to ignore the first two doorbells, and then when we get to here, climb up or dash up, and then hyper off of here, and ideally wall jump at her. Sorry. And then just make your way to the end. Ideally you wanna, there's a wall jump in there, but yeah. Here, hyper up here, and then jump, and then dash. Otherwise it'll just bonk on the top. And that's no fun for anyone. This room is pretty normal, I think. There is another frame perfect trick where you can go through the butterfly here, but we're not doing that. This room is interesting. Why? Because while you're skipping a lot of the course, you also can't do hyper dashes into dream blocks. Doing hyper dashes into dream blocks does this. Ergo, and that's no fun for anyone. Anyways, onto this screen. Grab the doorbell as normal, grab the other doorbell. You can replenish your jump easy in this, or using, or during the Vince run, so do that if possible. And then onto this screen. Yeah, so we're going to skip the doorbell. Once you're here, dash up, you make it. It's a frame perfect trick, but you're standing right next to the wall. So super easy frame perfect trick. From there, just complete the room normally, and onto here. This is the bane of my existence. Woo! First try! Yeah, so that's personally one of my top stages to run in both standard and Vince. And now on to Seaside. So ordinarily in this first room, you need to grab onto the ledge here so you don't go into the spikes. It's a good teaching method. Here we want to dash up, jump off the spikes, and then dash. Here's our open battle line. And doorbells with spikes. So there's a couple ways we can do this. Personally after this, I like to dash. So I like to dash up, grab the doorbell, land, replenish my jump. Don't mess up my timing for going through that block. Get the two doorbells there, and then onto the next screen. Here, we're going to skip the doorbells. This lets us hyper here and then, which is always fun. And, well, we can't skip these ones, but anyways. Now we climb. Dash up here, jump and climb up there, and then hyper or dash into the heart, and that is chapter 2. So the climbing method requires quite a bit of practice. To get the jumps down correctly. I don't recommend doing that as the first time in a run. Yeah, but chapter 2 is a fun and relatively easy route to run. Thank you for watching.